we're gonna edit it down, so don't worry about
Okay.
it.
Okay. Is it going?
Yeah, but you just start whenever. It doesn't matter.
I'm Sage Fire,
I'm Linnea Crotty.
and we're in Classroom Without Walls at Hamilton High School.
Today what we're focusing on is trying to preserve some of the riparian land on this conservation property.
It's been a cattle ranch for, well, a ranch of some kind for at least 75 years. And it's obvious from satellite images, or not satellite images, but historic aerial photographs that this parcel down here had more trees on it at one time. Probably before it was a ranch, it was fully forested. But we see a way that we could operate our cattle ranch and do the restoration at the same time, benefiting our needs, but also the natural landscape and the wildlife that uses it. So it's a rare opportunity for true synergy that we think is going to be pretty powerful when it's all said and done.
Super duper cool, and we are looking forward to seeing plants in the ground.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Howdy! It's Kyle Anderson from Bitterroot Land Trust. Hey there! It's Kyle from Bitterroot Land Trust. I'm standing out here along Bear Creek in Victor, the North Fork of Bear Creek actually. And this is on a conservation easement property called Graze and Rome Ranch. It's owned by Joe and Brenna Sanger. And we're working with them to do a restoration project along the creek here. It's been incorporated into the pasture for the past, well, for living memory. And part of Brenna and Joe's vision for this place is to just fence this piece of land off, plant it up, and give it back to nature. So I wanted to give you all a sneak peek at where we're at and what we'll be doing over the next couple weeks. So you can see that Joe and I have come out and done some fencing work. We're going to close this up with wire fencing to keep the deer and elk out for the first few years, just to let the plants get some legs under them. You can see the work that Hamilton High School did when they were out here the other week, protecting some of the existing, we call them volunteer trees, sprouts that are kind of coming up by themselves. Sometimes all you need is a helping hand, and we hope that by giving these little guys a break from grazing for a few years, from the wildlife coming and munching their fresh shoots off every single year, they'll be able to sprout and realize their potential as full trees. So that's one thing we've got going on. Another is we're bringing in almost 160 new nursery plants that are going to go in these holes here along the creek. And that's going to be primarily cottonwood, red osier dogwood, and then also some bird-friendly species like chokecherry, serviceberry. For the drier sites, we've got plants like juniper and buffalo berry. The whole idea is to bring in a bunch of native plants that are super valuable for wildlife. And they're going to create all kinds of benefits, from insect habitat to bird nesting habitat to food for birds to browse for deer and elk, all of the above. And I'm really, really optimistic for how things are going to do on this site, because the dirt is great. It's a really, really rich soil that's here, and there's plenty of water. So I think the plants are going to be really happy here, and I am excited to give you all another update once we've got them in the ground.